We're going to talk about links here. If I go to my blog here, the blog that I'm working on, this is the links category. Now I want to talk about the Flex Squeeze default things that happen. These are all default. Anything, and we're going to talk about widgets here in a little bit, but this is a default about my blog, the recent post, recent comments, which this can all be removed and changed using widgets. The default left in the Flex Squeeze option, or the Flex Squeeze theme or flexibility, this is your left column, this is your right column. That's the only not downfall. The only thing that's not really flexible in this theme, there's no true left, no true right, except here. This is left, this is right. So I wanted to talk about that. We're going to be playing around and moving these things. Right now we're on the links. Okay, so we're going to talk about the links. The default, when you load WordPress, the default links, these come in automatically. And they're great resources. They're great resources for talking about blogs and WordPress and how to edit. They have a support forum, there's themes, the WordPress Planet. But I usually just come in here and delete them. That's me personally. But if I wanted to create what's called a resources tab or resources box here, all I have to do is come in here and start editing these links. Or if I wanted to, I can delete some. If I wanted to delete, there's a bulk action, delete and apply. It's going to delete all those links for me all at once. I can even make them invisible. So for example, if I wanted to remember a particular WordPress how-to, I could come in here and create a link in my back office and make it private. So if I edited this, let's say I wanted to save this and I wanted to keep this private just for me personally to come in and maybe my own personal resources, I can do that. I can also edit this whole link and put a link to my other site. If I wanted to I'll just put a word here, put a link here to my other site or sites. And this is where you're going to put the HTML for that site. Okay, that's how you edit your links. And if I click update link, now when I refresh the page over here and reload this tab, see where it says put link here to my other site? That's how you edit the links in your blog. Soon I'm going to be talking about when we get down here to widgets, but this is just your link and then there's link categories. If I wanted to create my favorite sites, favorite tools, so if I had favorite tools here, link name, again, the link category slug becomes part of the URL, so you always want to make sure you use dashes. Okay, and I can add that category. Now I have two. There is a default one that's called blog roll. It comes in automatically. It automatically assigns your links to it. I always come in here and edit this, and I usually just use the word resources. This can be named anything you want. Again, remember that the category slug becomes a part of your URL, and I'm going to show you an example of that. So I showed you that with the Twitter marketing under categories. Also here I'm going to show you that it becomes a part of your URL, or it could become part of your URL if there's no external link. Okay, so you want to, especially if you're using, didn't show a very good example. I didn't refresh the screen either. So I've got two blog posts two links that are under resources at this time. So you can do several if you want to. And that's the end of talking about links. We're really going to talk about them more when we get into widgets.